Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Makoni, representing the topic on differentiation using the first principle. So, first of all, I would like to give you a formula of differentiation which is highlighted on the. We will look at the formula for differentiation using the first principle. So, the first principle is a formula that we can use to differentiate the equations. Topic: differentiation using the first principle. So here is our question: 2x squared plus 6x plus 9. That's our question. So our formula for differentiation using the first principle, it says f of x is equals to limit f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. So here our limit is 0. So we will be now differentiation using our formula. So we'll be now exploring our question. It says limit h to 0, f open bracket x plus h close bracket minus f of x all over h. So we are now expanding our equation. 2x bracket x plus h squared plus 6 open bracket x plus h plus 9 minus the f of x, which is our equation, 2x squared plus 6x plus 9 all over h. So we are now expanding the bracket. 2x 2 open bracket x plus h close bracket x plus h plus 6 x plus h plus 9 minus 2x squared plus 6x plus 9 all over h. So in this case, we have now expanded our bracket. We are now multiplying the first bracket to the second bracket. Okay. So we are multiplying x times x, we get x squared. X times h, we get hx. H times x, we get hx. H times h, we get h squared. Plus our 6x plus 6h, we've multiplied the bracket. Then minus our original equation. We are now putting the minus in bracket. Minus times 2x, we get minus 2x squared. Minus times plus 6x, we get minus 6. Minus times plus 9, we get minus 9 all over h. Limit h to 0, 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h plus 6 plus 6h plus 9 minus our 2x squared minus 6x minus 9 all over h. So in this case, we are now collecting the like terms. Okay. So here our like terms. Our like terms is 2x squared minus 2x squared, we get 0, and our 6x minus 6x, we get 0. Then 9 minus 9, we get 0. So we have now left with our simple equation, which is 4hx over h plus 6h over h plus 2h squared over h. Limit, we will still hold our limit. Then 4x plus h plus 2h. So we are now putting 2h to be 0. As we already said, h limit is equals to 0. So we are now saying 4x plus 6 plus 2 times h. H is 0. So 2 times 0 will get 0. Then we will remain with 4x plus 6. So, boys and girls, to conclude, if we differentiate f of x is equals to 2x squared plus 6x plus 9, using the first principle, our answer will be 4x plus 6. The 9, its constant will be 0, so 9 times 0 we get 0. This x to the power 1 minus 1 we get 0, so n number to the power 0 is 1, so 6 times 1 it will get 1. Then the power x squared, we now multiply 2 by the power, we get 4. Then 2 minus 1 we will get x, so that will be our answer. Okay, let me take you to another question, which is on differentiation using the first principle. So on question 2, it says differentiation using the first principle. Question: 3x squared plus 4x plus 9. Our formula is the same. What is our formula? Our formula is limit h to 0, f bracket x plus h minus f of x all over h. Okay, so step number 1, limit h to 0. We are now expanding our equation, so we have said 3x plus h squared close bracket plus 4 open bracket x plus h plus 9 minus our original equation, which is 3x squared plus 4x plus 9 all over h. So in this case, we are now expanding the bracket, which is x plus h squared. So x plus h open bracket x plus h close bracket all multiplied by 3. Then 4 open bracket x plus h plus 9 minus our original equation, which is 3x squared minus 4x minus 9 all over h. So boys and girls, what are we doing here? We are now taking this to a symbol. We are now expanding the bracket x plus h multiplied by x plus h. So what do we get? We say 3 open bracket x times x, we get x squared, x times h, we get hx, h times h, we get h squared. So we are now saying x squared plus 2hx plus h squared close bracket multiplied by 3 plus 4x plus 4h plus 9 multiplied by 4x minus 9. We are now subtracting this. So 3x squared plus 6hx plus 3x squared plus 4x plus 4h plus 9 minus 3x squared minus 4 all over h. So in this case, we are now collecting the like terms. So our like terms here, it will be going to be 3x squared minus 3x squared, 4x minus 4x, 9 minus 9, then 6hx all over h. So in this case, the like terms, we've subtracted them. So we will now remain on step 4. Limit h to 0, 4h over h plus 6hx over h plus 3h squared over h. Limit h to 0. So we have 6x plus 4 plus 3h. Okay, we've now putting the value for x, h to be 0. So in this case, we've now multiplied h is equals to 0. So x, 6x plus 4 plus 3h. So we are now putting 0 on the value of h. 6x plus 4 plus 3 times 0, which is 0. So we have now remained with 6x plus 4. So boys and girls, in simple terms, we are saying if we differentiate f of x is equals to 3x squared plus 4x plus 9, the f of x, which is first derivative, the answer will be 6x plus 4. Take you, for instance, we have multiplied the powers. 2 multiplied by 3 will get 6. 4x to the power 1 minus 1 will get 4. Then 9 we'll get there. Thank you for understanding.